Hi everybody, thanks for stopping back by the Starseed Dragon channel. We are reviewing the Dragon Tarot, and we are going through each of the cards. This one, we are starting off with Temperance, which is, we're still in the Major Arcana. I'm trying to keep all of our videos on this channel at about 15 minutes, just so that we can have continuity with that, and it'll be easier for people to get through an entire video. I am going to be reading all of the definitions and stories from the book that is sold separately, The Dragon Tarot by Terry Donaldson. I also have below in the description, I have affiliate links if you would like to purchase any of these, the deck or the book for yourself. But right now we are going through, let me just get a closer look at that. There we go. We're going through a review of all of the cards and taking a good gander at each of the cards. And I am reading the definitions and stories from the book that is sold separately. So here we are, starting off with still in the Major Arcana. We'll probably get through the Major Arcana in this video, and then we'll move on to the different suits in future videos. So here we are, number 14, Temperance, and the book says, a young dragon looks into a pool of water, absorbed deeply with its own reflection. Above the dragon, we see the hands of the Temperance angel pouring water from one vessel to another. On one of the angel's arms, we see the symbol of fire. On the other arm, we see the symbol of water. Together, the symbols represent the interconnectedness of the elements. Temperance speaks. I am the experience of temperance, of maturing. Here you will see one of my attributes, which is that of enabling the individual to review what has happened in the past so that they can better understand the present, and in their better understanding of what their options are, to become better equipped to direct their lives into the future. Here in this picture, you will see a young dragon on the first step of that process, namely that of recognizing who and what he is. Some say this is also the last step. In the hands of the angel above, in the hands of the angel above, we have the reminder that there are powerful spirit beings out there whose function it is to guide and to guard, to protect and preserve us. Let us not be afraid to call upon their aid when we so need. The divinatory meaning, reflection on one's life, maturation. Additional triggers, the sign of Sagittarius, symbol of freedom. That's fantastic. What a beautiful card. Our next card in the Major Arcana of the Dragon Tarot is number 15, the Devil. And the book says, a great red dragon sweeps up the mess of two human skeletons, using his pitchfork as a brush. From the surrounding scenery, it seems as though a battle has taken place between two armies. To one side, we see a spider's web, suggestive of intrigue and lies. On the other, we see a chain suggesting limitations, which we create for ourselves and others. The devil speaks. You might call me the devil, but in fact, I am in charge of clearing the waste matter which periodically collects at the entrances to Dragonland from each of the 4 territories. Here, you see I am clearing, Here you see I am clearing the remains from the southern entrance, outside of which is the huge web of Nirvana, a giant female spider, carnivorous, of course. It seems as though she has recently had a meal of 2 unsuspecting human explorers. We dragons don't like to interfere with the natural balance in the food chain of any natural habitat. As far as possible, and without detriment to others, we like to adopt a policy of live and let live. That pentagram you see around my neck, by the way, is a good luck charm given to me by my aunt on my birthday. Does anyone out there know what it means? Divinatory meaning: don't let your own negativity hold you back. Enter into the swing of things a bit more. Additional triggers: the sign of Capricorn, symbol of achievements, hard work paying off. That's beautiful. All right, our next card is number 16, the Tower. I think that's probably the prettiest tower card I've seen so far. Okay, so the book reads, a tower encircled by a red dragon is crumbling while all around a huge tempest is happening. Wind, lightning, and waves encircle the man-made structure. The tower speaks. Here the elements can be seen at their most aggressive. The earth when an earthquake occurs, the water when a storm breaks out, fire from heaven, and the force of a hurricane or tornado. From my side you can see the flames emerging while lightning and huge winds batter me from side to side. I represent different things to different people. To some, I show how rigid structures begin to collapse when they become unable to change in response to what is needed. To others, I show how it is possible with a little bit of foresight to avert most of the calamities which life can throw in our paths. It is said that everyone has to go through their own tower experience at some time or another. The very foundations of belief and conviction which we build our lives upon are put to the test. Very often it will seem as though we stand all alone in our tower experience. Then all we can do is put as much order into our surroundings as is humanly possible, and to try and link with others who are capable of understanding. The divinatory meaning: the need to establish very strong foundations in life. Additional triggers: Mars, planet of energy, action, and initiative. Well, I had no idea that Mars ruled this card. That's pretty interesting. Learn something new every day. Okay, number 17, the Star. This is a beautiful card. Okay, and the book reads, a blue water dragon rests by the side of a waterfall from which it is filling a pot. Distracted by a falling star, the pot slips in its hand, spilling the water into the stream. The star speaks. It is said in our culture that it is from the stars we dragons originally came, and that one day we shall return to them. I am collecting water for an important ceremony of purification, which I intend to undergo upon sunrise. I am distracted, certainly, by the falling star. There have been a lot of them recently. Excuse me. In our sacred scriptures, it is written that when we see a star coming down from the heavens, a very special dragon is due to be born in the next breeding batch. I wonder if that will turn out to be one of my own children. The divinatory meaning: realization, hope, and inspiration. Additional triggers: Aquarius, symbol of humanitarianism. It's a beautiful card. All of these cards are quite stunning, I must say. I must say. We only have a few more cards. Okay, so next one is number 18 in the Major Arcana, the Moon. And the book says, between the twin pillars of initiation, a regal dragon of interplanetary flight rests beside the flowing stream which leads down from the waterfall. It looks back at the moon from where it has made its journey. Tired, it clears space on the ground so that it can rest and sleep, and in sleep begin to dream. The moon speaks. Yes, I am the first dragon to have completed a flight to the moon and back, and although I have yet to complete my destination by getting back to the palace, I feel a great sense of completion in having completed my mission. I have been brought up from birth to accomplish the task of getting my people ready for the great leap into space, which we know is our next evolutionary step. To be trapped here on Earth is a terrible limitation for us. Yet for ages, we have looked for a way to make our return. To be fully prepared will require more from us than mere flight power. We will have to be capable of transforming our bodies fully so that we can use the subtle cosmic and planetary energies for food. This is our next evolutionary step. It is rumored that there are even humans who might wish to join us in this. Are you one of them? The divinatory meaning: contemplation, fulfillment, the end of a major cycle, the world of dreams. Additional triggers: Pisces, symbol of sensitivity. That's beautiful. All right. Number 19, almost at the end. We only have a few more cards. Okay, number 19, the sun. And the book says, the sun in the form of a lion's head surmounted by the zodiac through which it passes rests on the body of a red fire dragon. In turn, the fire dragon rests upon the discs of yin and yin-yang, symbol of eternal change. To one side, we see the outline of Stonehenge, an ancient monument built by humans as a cosmic calendar. On the lion's forehead, we see the runic symbol Siegel, S-I-E-G-E-L, which means literally the sun. The sun speaks. I am the sun, and I am the source of all life in this part of the universe. Everything physical and non-physical comes from me. It is me you eat when you eat your vegetables, because even they are just a form of condensed sunlight. Your planet comes from me, your bodies therefore come from me. I represent conscious thought, the ability to construct and make measurements. Too little of me in your lives results in a slide into irrational fears and superstitions. Too much of me leads towards an overemphasis on mind at the expense of feeling and intuition. My rays can bring about much healing. Look at how you humans brighten up when the weather is bright and sunny. But too much of me can lead to drought and a feeling of incredible oppression. Around my neck in my headdress, you see the 12 signs of the zodiac, showing my apparent path throughout the year. Similarly, you must be able to move through all the steps of change and transformation in order to become complete. The divinatory meaning: growth, harmonious development in all aspects of life. Additional triggers: the sun, symbol of consciousness and lights. That is beautiful. Such a pretty card. Okay. Number 20, Judgment. The book reads, "A three-headed dragon bursts forth from a tunnel in the ground, armed with a hammer. It moves to one side where we see an anvil." Judgement speaks. "As you can see from my purple coloring, I am a royal dragon, but my function is to command all the material resources inside the earth and ensure that they are provided in plentiful supply for the use of my nation. All minerals, deposits, and ores are under my authority. In order to bring those qualities to the surface, I have a vast army of creatures under my power to dig them out. Inside our minds, we use many creatures from the territories: humans, giants, elves, dwarves. Some are free to come and go as they wish. Others have sold themselves or been sold by others into slavery. The anvil at the side represents the sheer pressure I must exert to ensure that these transformative processes take place. We each have our own symbolic minerals in the form of qualities, abilities, and characteristics. Through immense pressure and determination, we are able to bring these out to the surface, where they may become able to make full use, where we may become able to make full use of them." Woo! Okay, the definitory meaning: powerful transformative energies, immense pressure. Additional triggers: Pluto, planet of transformation and power. So pretty. Okay. Last card in the Major Arcana, number 21. The World. And the book says, "A huge dragon lies coiled around the world. Around it, we see the 4 fixed signs of the zodiac, one for each of the 4 elements, respectively." The world speaks. "I am the world dragon, and I am the sum total of all desires, hopes, fears, and obsessions. I hold the keys to great enlightenment and bestow these on whomsoever I wish. To become able to use these keys, one must have mastered the lessons of matter, energy, time, and space, and be able to create and recreate these at will. Each of these aspects are shown, Each of these aspects are shown by the 4 zodiacal signs: Taurus for matter, Leo for energy, Scorpio for time, and Aquarius for space. When these lessons have been fully learned, then I cease to be a world of limitation and suffering and become a world of incredible abundance and opportunity." Divinatory meaning: success, attainment. Additional triggers: Saturn, planet of form and structure. Well, there we have it with the Major Arcana of the Dragon Tarot. We will move on to our next video, which is the suit of coins with the Dragon Tarot. I hope you are enjoying looking at these different cards and learning about them. I know that I am really enjoying this series, and I look forward to having you stop by and look at the rest of these cards in this deck. And again, if you would like to purchase these cards or the book that's sold separately, I have affiliate links down below. I'll probably make a few cents if something is purchased through those affiliate links. But nonetheless, you can always just go there and check it out. Why not? So I will see you in the next video. Please like and subscribe, and have a great night.